last minute entry into the tournament, first round win against last year's runner-up. Pretty crazy, hectic few days it must have been. How do you feel after the win today?
Good. I mean, winning a round always feels nice, and especially getting into a 750. And as I said, getting another opportunity to kind of play itself is something big for me. And I think today also when I got into the court, I think the one thing which I was telling myself was that even if it goes his way, I shouldn't be really worried about it. I think I should be enjoying what I'm doing, and I think probably that helped really a lot. So yeah, I think the last few weeks were good preparation also coming before India Open. I wish I had one more week, to be honest, but I think yes, I'm still in a decent shape, is what I believe, and yeah, really looking forward for tomorrow's.
You had a very challenging last season as well, with illness and injuries. How is your mental space right now? How's your fitness? Can you just
Yeah, I think last season was a little tiring mentally because there had a lot of matches where I think I was there, but I just couldn't convert into. I think my side. I think one was World Championship and a couple of other matches also in the start of the year. I think that kind of really. Gets you to a place where you start to think if you're good enough to win these kind of matches. And I think towards the end of the year, I think I was not at all in a good space where there's a lot of negative thoughts coming in, and I think the probably the love to grind was missing, I would say, and probably the last few weeks were conscious efforts to try something new, to change few things on my off-court routines, and to see where it goes. And probably that has really helped. Getting in new people into your team sometimes kind of changes the whole perspective, and that's what I'm trying to do. So yeah.
What did you change and who were the new people?
No, I mean, not anybody from the coaching side of it. I think everybody is same. But yeah, a little bit on the side of nutrition, and on those lines, I've been trying a little bit more differently, I would say, to see a freshness. To have that motivation to do something new on a daily basis.
Would you say that you enjoyed while on the court today? The pressure of not thinking too ahead was probably could be the reason.
Yeah, I think today I felt the pressures. Obviously, I think the first 11 was a little bit up and down, and I think the conditions are very tricky out there. There's a lot of side drift and front and back also, so it is not easy all of a sudden to just go out there and time the shuttles. I think I had a few shots which just went really wide, and I was wondering what am I doing. So, but then I think it's just important to enjoy those kind of situations also at times, and to think that this is okay. And I think I could feel that nervousness in Lichukyu also, where he was not going full out from back of the court. Generally, he just whacks a lot of shuttles left, right. But today he was not doing it, surprisingly. So I was guessing that he's also not getting the hang of the conditions. So I was a little bit more relieved post that. So yeah.
17-19 in game one, you were trailing. Just talk to us about that particular phase. How important was it to win that opening game?
I don't remember exactly what happened, but I think it was very, very important, because somebody like him just gains confidence, and you can see he's somebody who's very moody. He just randomly comes in and beats a lot of players out there, and so I think I had to just keep it there and don't give him extra motivation to kind of play, and just take it whatever he's giving and just go home. And so I think sometimes it's very important to not do anything against a lot of players. I think Lichukyu is somebody who's like that, who can just run over somebody on a decent day when he's feeling good, and when he really wants to win that, he's just really good at times. Yeah.
What's it been like? The messaging been like from Gopi sir? You've spoken a lot about the impact that he's had on your career. When you say you had a tough phase, what's been the message from him, and how good was it to have him in your chair?
Oh, I think he always says to stay long in the game, and there's a lot of instances where I've asked, should I just wrap it up? But I think the important message from him is always to stay long, because he always believes that things might be a little topsy-turvy at times in your career, but it's important to stay there, because good things happen only when you are staying there, and you never know when things will change. And I think that has made me kind of realize realize that it is very, very true. I think a lot of them kind of wraps it up when they feel they're not feeling good for some reason or the other, but that's just a patch. Sometimes you just have to push through it, and you might feel a lot of good things happening post that. So I think that is something which he has been constantly telling me and constantly asking me to enjoy what's happening on tour especially. And he's like, even if you lose, just get out of it really fast and move on, and to kind of prepare really well for the next tournaments. The results he's telling me not to really kind of worry about, and to kind of enjoy a little bit more playing. And I think to kind of have him around is always kind of special. I mean, you don't get him traveling very often these days, so I think it's really nice to have him on that coaching chair. And I think he's somebody who is still coming every day at 7 a.m. and having sessions with all of us. And I think I think the motivation to still do that, it's something which is, I don't know, just unbelievable. Yeah.